Good Friday morning, y'all. Welcome back to Poppaprepper. Tommy here. Hope y'all woke up to a blessed Friday. Beautiful day here in Indiana. It's supposed to be really hot today, but kicking off a very hot and clear, beautiful, sunny weekend. Gonna be able to get a lot of stuff done. So, guys, interesting times in the prepper world. There's a lot of different things going on. I think we're getting ready to see a summer of, just from what I've seen on the news, the news. There's a possibility of a thing called climate shutdown this summer. What that is all these brilliant people discovered that while we were all locked down from COVID, of course, the carbon emissions and, everything drastically dropped. So now they're considering the lockdowns a good thing. The left, anyway. And Hawaii has already declared a state of climate emergency. So they're shutting down some things, I guess. And of course, the UN, UK, they're doing it. And we usually follow in their footsteps. So that could be a thing to come this summer. And I thought it would be the vax cards that would, throw a wrench in everybody's summer. But the talks of these climate shutdowns is a real thing, and it could possibly be happening. Everything from, I think it was San Francisco, places like that are actually talking of charging $14 per car that comes into the city. Now, I don't know how they're going to possibly monitor that, anything like that. But if they start doing stuff like that, who can afford to go anywhere, So, kind of keep your eye on that. That's a possibility. And if that's the case, there's going to be a lot of panic buying and stuff again. So, you want to keep your eye on that. I wasn't aware until I was in Prepper Tribe's live stream last night. And a good show, by the way. And there's a gentleman named Ronald Green who was, I back the blue, 150%, okay? But, I've always said there's bad cops everywhere. Now, these Louisiana officers, they're bad cops, okay? You can watch the video. I shouldn't laugh. They brutalize this guy, okay? He was in a high-speed chase, very dangerous situation. He led them, I'm not sure how far, how fast, but it ended up being a car wreck. They beat him to death, and they tried to cover it up, saying he died from injuries in the car wreck. Well, that was exposed. Anyway, long story short, the family now wants justice 2 years later. And what I'm thinking, this is my rabbit hole for the day, George Floyd, all that's said and done. Well, we need another big racial, thing in the media, and that's a pretty good one. Just Josh last night said that this could possibly make the George Floyd riots look like nothing. So, there's that. A lot of civil unrest going on right now. And the anti-Semitic attacks on the Jewish folks here in America, it's picking up really rapidly. I think it was yesterday, or day before yesterday, there was a family in Florida. They just left the synagogue. They were verbally attacked, trash thrown at them. These people threatened to rape his wife and daughter that was with him, just because they were leaving a synagogue, okay? This stuff's getting out of control. There was, I think in LA, there was like an all-out just brawl at a outside diner, simply because people were Jewish, okay? You don't have to get along with everybody, but, Some things are just uncalled for, especially threatening a man's children and his wife, you know. And luckily, there was a gun-packing citizen in the situation with the synagogue, and he pulled his weapon and he chased the people away in their vehicle. So, I mean, thank God for the 2A, right? Hard telling what that situation could have ended up being if it wasn't for that man with a pistol. But it's just getting out of control. I mean, there's like no love anymore. Like I said, you ain't got to get along with everybody, but you ain't got to act like animals either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's absolutely no respect for humanity anymore. You know, and this comes from things that I've heard and things that, you know, just food for thought, okay? In Revelations, it talks about, you know, the 4 horsemen, and it talks about how the beasts of the world will turn on each other and attack. I've heard it, you know, a theory, and I'm starting to believe it pretty firmly, that the beasts of the world that will attack are the people that follow Lucifer. I think we're definitely in the end times. I believe we're definitely in the last hours. This is just my opinion, guys. You know, I hope I don't start dropping viewers and subscribers, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'd hate that. I'd hate to see y'all go, but it's the way it is. I mean, we gotta wake up. And instead of the beasts of the world turning and attacking, as in animals, I think it interprets to the beasts of the world are the followers of Satan. Just my theory. And all the civil unrest and the, you know, people beating on each other, and, you know, that's just lets me further know, you know, that's what I believe is happening. I mean, it makes sense to me. But I'm not going to keep you guys this morning. I'm running behind. I got to get ready and get to work. But that's just kind of some food for thought for y'all this morning. I hope some of you guys have had a chance to check out that video I posted last night in the chat. Like I said, we'll talk about that Sunday night if you have. If you haven't, you know, I get it. That's fine. But until tomorrow night, 7 p.m., live from the Bears Den. I will see you guys then. I'm sorry it's such a short video, but I'm just running behind, guys. God bless y'all. I love each and every one of you guys. Papa Prepper out.